What's up, YouTube? This is DBZ14, and I'm bringing you one of the biggest dark horse deck in Yu-Gi-Oh right now, and that is Deskbots. Um, as y'all know, Despots have been topping, and it's really interesting because no one expects this deck, and when they play it, they don't know what to side against it. So, without any further ado, let's get on to the deck profile. Starting off, I run double Despot ones. I'm actually thinking about taking him out, or one copy. I don't know what, but the only reason why I have double copy is for consistency, and he's a tuner. But what he does is, for each machine type monster you control, he gains 500 attack and defense. And every time I'm supposed to summon more than two Despots at one time, I can supposed to summon from the graveyard. So it helps with synchro prayers and whatnot, and he can go for OTK. Next, I run triple Despot 2. He's probably one of the better Despots. When he's special summoned, he gets to search any Despot card, and all other Despot monsters besides himself gains 500 attack and defense. So that's really good. Next, probably one of the best Despots is Despot 3. When he's normal summoned, you get to special summon a Despot from your deck, and during either player's turn, you can target one Despot card you control, and for each Despot card you control, including Pendulum Scales, that monster gains 500 attack and defense, so helps with OTK and whatnot. Next, I run triple Despot 4. He's my personal favorite. He has a really long effect, so I'll try to explain it. So pretty much during either player's turn during the damage step, when he's attacked or when you attack with it, you can send one Despot card from your deck to the graveyard. Now, when you do that, the amount of stars the Despot monster has, he gains 500 attack and defense for each of the stars. And if he successfully destroys that monster, you get to special summon two Despot cards either from your hand or graveyard with different levels and special summon to your side of the field. So that's really good, but the only downside of the effect is that your opponent does not take any bad damage for the rest of the turn. So like you can like attack, and then attack with him last on a monster to capitalize on maximum for the most damage. Next, we run triple Despot 5. He's probably my favorite Pendulum Despot. One being that he's a machine level 5, so you can go to infinity. And when he's special summoned, you get to destroy a spell or trap card on the field. So that's really good. And the most surprising effect with him is his pendulum scale effect because, just before I get to that, all the pendulum monsters, despots, you can only pendulum summon despot monsters with it, and the effects can't be negated. But anyways, his pendulum. But the thing is, some people don't read its monster effect, and so when they twin twister, MST it or whatnot, it gets sent to the extra deck and it triggers its monster effect, which allows you to special summon a despot monster from your graveyard. So that's really strong. So like when you waveringize it as well, it'll trigger that effect. Next, you're on Despot 6, three of them. He's all right, but when he's special summon or normal summon, you get to change any battle position monster on either player's field and change it. And he gains 500 attack and defense for each face-up Despot card in your extra deck. And when he's destroyed in the Pendulum Scale, you get to special summon, or you get to add a Despot monster from your graveyard to your hand. So that's pretty good. Next, I run double sevens. I see some people run one, but I like to run two for consistency, for more scale, and for synchro and XZ plays. But what he does is, if he's on the field, the only Despot monster they can attack is this card, as long as you have another Despot card on your side of the field, and he gains 500 attack and defense for each Despot monster on your extra deck, I believe. Next, you're on double eights. She's pretty good because when she's on the field, the only Despot card your opponent can target is this card, and it's a level 8, so it makes really good XZ plays. And she also gets 500 attack and defense for each face-up Despot card on your side of the field, and she can make 2 attacks on each monster, so that's pretty good. To round up the monsters, I run 1 Jetix Birdman and double Maxi. I do not run Upstart Goblin. Instead, I run the Maxis. And then Gen X Birdman is just another tuner, and it has really good synergy with the deck since it's a machine, and it's level 3. So that's it for the monsters. Move this aside. Next, we run, for the spells, triple Machine Dupe. Absolutely broken in the deck. I see some people run 2, but I like 3 for consistency, and yeah, most of your Despot monsters are 500 attack or less. So yeah. Next, I run 1 Regeki, obviously. 1 limit remove to go for game. Double Wavering Eyes. I don't run 3 because you don't really need the third Wavering Eyes. I felt like I can make space for other cards and whatnot. Double Twin Twister. And that's it for the spells. And for the traps, I run one Bottomless, one Vanities, one Warning, double Strike, best trap card in the game, and double Call the Haunted. I don't know about this card. I feel like it's really good, but it's kind of slow at the same time. But it's a really good defensive mechanism, so that you can bring out your Despot fours and make more synchro plays and whatnot. But I see some people don't run it. I sometimes side it out in certain matchups. So yeah, that's it for the traps. Next for the side deck, I run one TK, double Veiler, the third Wavering Eyes, double Stygian Dirge, probably like one of my best side deck cards. It shuts down BAs, Phantom Knights, Teller Knights, whatnot. Double Master Restrict for the Monarchs, double Mind Crush. I want Storming Mirror Forces, but for now I'm putting in Mind Crush. Mind Crush is actually really good in the meta. So yeah, next I run double Grand Horn and triple Imperial Iron Wall. And for the extra deck, I run one Trish, one Scarlight, one Black Rose, one Barkion, and one Nat Beast. Probably my favorite extra deck card, just because it's really easy to make with Despot 1 and Despot 4, and Despot 1, Despot 10. It's really good. As you notice, I run one of every level for every synchro, so 10 through 5. And this is pretty much a Scrap Dragon, and its other effect is you can destroy one Despot card you control, and special summon one Despot monster from your deck to the side of the field. So that's really good. And he gains, I think, 500 attack and defense for each Despot card on your side of the field. So that's pretty strong. Next for your XZs, I run one Felgran, one Red Eye Slayer Metal, one Utopia Beyond, Infinity Cyber Dragon Nova. And for the rank 4s, I run one Gear Giant X, Castel, Abyss Dweller, and for my rank 2, I run Sky Cavalry. Pretty good card. Can't be destroyed in battle, so it's a really good defense mechanism. So yeah, YouTube, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please post them down below in the video. Please subscribe and share. If you have any suggestions, please let me know, because I know I have a lot of iffy techs. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.